Okay, so here I am. I'm trying to get organized for a month of travel for World Cup competitions. Korea, Switzerland, Italy, France, and then Russia. So I'm just kind of getting all my logistics together, flights, hotels, money, reservations, the works. So yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. Lots of stuff written down. Trying to be organized. After my 6th year, you'd think it'd be easy, but it's still hard. 6 months has flown by. 6 months ago, I began my training, and 6 months later, here we are tonight, one of the last sessions in the backyard, and then I head off on a crazy wild adventure. We got a lot of travel ahead, and so I'm just trying to get the last few workouts in just to make sure that things are ready and I feel good. And there's a lot of like airplane time coming up, so I kind of want to get a few sessions in and kind of tired myself out, and then rest for the duration until the next competition in Korea. So feels good out tonight. The last few nights has been really cold, solid Canada winter, but I've been able to like push through the temps and just train my body to know how to climb with cold hands and kind of push past what I thought were my limits, which is really great. So yeah, we had a great start to the season. A few weeks ago in Bozeman, I came 4th in the World Cup, which was really awesome. Awesome. My goal was always to break that top 10 barrier, but to break the top 5 in the world was really cool. So it's a great motivator for the next competition. But my focus isn't on Bozeman. It's on, my plan that I've had for the last 6 months. Bozeman was a really great confidence booster, but I'm not going to build off of Bozeman because it's kind of like, it's not false hope, but it's not something that I want to pay attention to per se. I set out a goal 6 months ago, and that's what I want to carry through the rest of my competitions. So we'll see how the next ones go. It really doesn't matter per se because I know how hard I've trained and I know what I'm capable of, and so that I'm confident in, and that's really exciting to know that the time I've put in, it's actually working, and I've seen lots of big gains this year. So yeah, I'm psyched. So last day preparations, we're finalizing packing, getting the garbage taken out, cleaning up, putting laundry away. Tomorrow we leave. So today we're hanging out with the kids. We're going to go tobogganing. Here we are at the MacArthur runway. We built a launch pad and a toboggan run in our front yard, and this is how it's gonna go. Are you girls ready?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, go! Woohoo! It doesn't get any more awesome than this in your own front yard. One of the things I've been really trying to focus on is hanging out with my family as much as possible before I go. So we're out here outside enjoying winter with the girls. We like to do things like build snowmen. Look at these guys. There's me, my wife, 1 child and 2 child. But as you can see though, we have a little bit of a lean from the weather. One thing I'm definitely gonna miss is Hot Shots food. I live here, I eat here every day, and so now I have to cook for myself. But I'm here with my amazing family, and we're having a great lunch before I leave. Say hi, family. Hi, family. Well, it just got real. Saying bye to my family is, it sucks. They're so amazing, and to leave them and to know I'm leaving for 5 weeks, it's really hard. I'm so lucky that they're so supportive, that they encourage me to go after this dream, but it never gets easy leaving. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and it's almost like it gets harder because the older they get, they just get so fun, and I just don't want to miss time with them. And so like I said, it's 5 weeks, but thank goodness for technology these days, because we get to Skype a few times a week, which is really great. And then my wife is coming to Italy in like 2.5, 3 weeks, which will be really good because it's going to be a nice trip away for her, like a nice break. Because there's so much for her to do when I'm gone, you know, like with the kids and getting them to school and, you know, like feeding them and gymnastics and swimming and then after school stuff. And so for her to take it on herself is such a big deal. And so having her go on a bit of a vacation to meet me in Italy is going to be really special. So here we are, we're leaving 5 weeks. You know, I've put a lot of time into this season and I'm excited, you know, like 6 months of training and here we are leaving to Korea. Yeah, it's going to be a whirlwind. I'm really excited.